So Microsoft has started rolling out the latest version of Windows 11, that is 22H2, to everyone pretty much, and I just got the update and here's what's new in it and how to install it. So there are two scenarios that you could be in, one of them being you're running Windows 7, 8, 10 and decided not to upgrade to the earlier versions of Windows 11. The other situation is you're running Windows 11 but you're on the last year's version of Windows 11. I'm going to cover both of them and then I'm going to show you my 5 favorite features on the new version of Windows 11. So let's get started. So if you are on older version of Windows, you will have to download the ISO for the 22H2 Windows 11. I'll leave a link for that in the description down below. But if you're on Windows 11 already, all you have to do is go to your settings, click on check for updates, click on download and install 22H2. If it doesn't appear there, you can still download the ISO for the other users and it will still work for your computer. Once you do that, all you have to do is open the file, click on setup, hit next, go through all the process, and it should reboot and you should boot into 22H2. Alright, to check what Windows version you're running, you can press start and type in WINVER. That will bring up this, and you can see what version you're on. You can see we're on Windows 11 21H2. We want to be on 22H2. So there are two options from here. You can go to your settings, go to update, and you can see there is a Windows 11 version 22H2. Click on restart and it will install the update. You might also see a download and install button. You can click that. If you don't want to do that, you can always go to Microsoft's website, click on download Windows 11 ISO, select multi-edition, click on download, click on product language. I'm going to select English US, click on confirm. You'll see your download link appear here. You can click on it and it will start downloading. You can see here that we're downloading 22H2 and let that finish downloading and I'll be back once it's done. Once you have the file downloaded, you can click on the ISO file, right click, and mine opens with 7-zip. You're gonna go to open with Windows Explorer, click setup, and then you can go through the same process right here if you don't get the download option in the Windows Update settings. There we go, you can click on next and it will guide you through the process of updating to 22H2 because the files are already here. Once you're ready for the update, it will ask you to restart. I'm going to use the Windows Update method, you can use the other one, doesn't really matter. Click on restart and go from there. Alright, and I'm back after the restart and it took way less time than I expected. Looks like Microsoft is getting better at installing updates. To verify the update, let's type in WinWer again. You can see we're still on 20. Okay, Microsoft is not good. Let's see what happened. Okay, so if you get this error, we'll go with the ISO method. I'm going to go to downloads, open with Windows Explorer, setup. I'm going to go through with that. Next. Accept the terms, checking for updates. Alright, so all you have to do now is click install and everything stays the same. Alright, so this time it looks like it took a good chunk of time, about 45 minutes to finish installing the update. Now to verify that, all you do is start, WinWer, press enter. There we go, we're on 22H2, which means we can talk about my favorite features of 22H2. First one is the all new Task Manager with dark mode. So to launch Task Manager, there are a few ways to do it. You can press Ctrl Shift Escape on your keyboard, like so. New Task Manager there. You can right click your start button, open the Task Manager that way. Whichever way you prefer, you can do that. And you can see now there's the tabs of the Task Manager are aligned to the left, and you can see they're named the same things as they used to be, but it's now in dark mode. I like the nice transparent look of the window and as well as the non-transparent and regular look of the stuff that matters. If you go to performance, you can see all the charts as you would. Let's talk about number 2. Ever had to adjust volume, but there's just too many clicks. For example, you have to go here, and then you select the volume, and then you change it here. Now, all you have to do is just go down, just hover on the volume icon, and just rotate your wheel down or up to adjust the volume. Very handy feature if you're just using your mouse and not your keyboard, and you don't want to bother with too many clicks and make micro adjustments as required. Number 3, restoring the ability to drag and drop items onto the taskbar icons and then onto the app. I made a video on how to fix it for older version of Windows 11, but you don't have to do it anymore. It works natively. Thank you, Microsoft, for giving us back that ability. All you have to do is take your file and drag and drop onto your icon and leave it. Number 4, voice access. To start voice access, just type in voice access and it will come up as that. Just click on it. It'll bring up this screen. You can click on download. It'll download all the files necessary to use voice access. And then you should be able to launch applications and stuff using just your voice. Long awaited feature. So I'm going to select my microphone, which is this one. Next. You're all set, done. I just have to say voice access, wake up. Boom, it wakes up. Open Chrome. Type youtube.com. Enter. So here are all the commands that you can do. You can click, type, double click, triple click, text. Open Rocket League. There we go. This is hands down my favorite feature, you know, if I'm just being lazy or remotely controlling my computer. Open Task Manager. Close Task Manager. Open theverge.com. Click. Page down. Open Notepad. Type, how is this going? This is an amazing thing to be added to Windows 11, and I absolutely love this feature. This is going to be very helpful for students who are lazy or slow to type. Number 5, new user interface in a lot of places, including Start menu and File Explorer. With Start menu, you can now customize whether you want more recommendations or more pins. I'm going to go with more pins. Right now is the default. If I go more pins, you can see there's less recommended items. I like that. Now, if I go to my File Explorer, you can see it's much cleaner. Before this update, all your documents downloads folder used to show up on here, which I didn't really like. You can always access them from here if you need to. So I like the clean C and your alternate disk drive just being the ones visible. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot, there is now tabs on File Explorer, so you can just go hit the plus, open this drive, hit another plus, open your documents folder. You can switch between them just like that. Copy and paste items as you need to. For example, if I want to move here, easy. If I want to move here, so much better than before. Absolutely loving it. There's one more thing. If you remember, there used to be a button for Wi-Fi to click here. Now there is the same thing for Bluetooth, so you can quickly connect to your devices. For example, my headphones here. So that's pretty handy. And I also forgot to mention you can now create folders here. So if you want to group these 4 items, you can just drag them like you would on your phone. And then, so yeah, you can create Start menu folders just like on your phone, and the animations are pretty tight and smooth. I like them. There are also other behind the scenes changes such as print queues and print dialog stuff, which is no slouch. Oh, and lastly, by the way, if you have multiple windows snapped like that, for example, this is snapped to the right and this is to the left. On task view, if you press Windows tab or the task view button down here, you can see the grouped windows, so you can quickly switch to them without having to guess which one's which. Just click on this and you, boom, you're in that interface. Amazing. And there you have it, guys. That's my favorite 5 features on the new Windows 11 and how to install it. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up down below. Also consider subscribing and dinging that notification bell just down there. You can also check out my other content right up here. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.